And you can know, man, here at the Poindexter Lounge, and I know you already know this, but we stand with you, brother. We stand
Oh,
with you,
come
man.
on. I
Heck yeah.
appreciate it, man. I really do. I mean, 2020 has been a year for all of us, all over the entire world. I mean, Hollywood aside, it has been a year full of, I think, of a lot of self-reflection for folks, both with everything going on social justice wise, everything going on pandemic wise. And this is, if not this year, then I can't think of a better time for us to be having these kind of conversations and coming to these kinds of resolutions, because I think people are really actually genuinely wanting to listen and wanting to do their part to go ahead and make sure that people are treated fairly, as fairly
Yeah.
as they can, and
Yeah.
I think folks are interested, genuinely interested in proving that it's not just lip service, that it is something that we are going to have to come to together, if that makes any sense. So
Yeah.
I appreciate that. And I appreciate you rocking the Accountability Over Entertainment logo. And I'd be remiss if I did not shout out Karan, also known as the Nice Cast, who designed that logo. You should know.
Okay.
Yeah. And if you take a look at the logo itself, there was a lot of conversation that went in between he and I about the logo and everything that it means. Obviously, the A meaning both accountability and the greater than symbol, right?
Mm-hmm.
The E, and how even just proportionally, the A is larger. If you take that A and the E and separate it, the A is larger in scale than the E. Just making sure that folks know that it is. Yeah, there's a couple different layers to it. We'll get into that later
Yeah.
on,
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I want to say thank you, obviously, to you, Enosh, and thank you to each and every one of you out there who has supported not just myself, the entire cast and crew of Justice League. And that's I think one of the big sort of misconceptions about everything that's going on is that it's a problem specific to me. And there are folks who are attempting to make it a problem specific to me in order to minimize and marginalize the situation. But it's much bigger than that. The 80 plus participants who were involved in the Justice League investigation prove that it was a much and is a much bigger situation than myself. And so that's something that I really want to stress to folks. And I know I haven't been as vocal recently since Warner Media had announced that they closed out the investigation. But part of that is because I'd like to give Warner Media the space to actually implement the remedial action that's been talked about in the press. So, I will definitely be keeping people posted. I'm not shy when it comes to, speaking my mind or speaking what the truth is. There's just a tactful way to be able to do it, and making sure that you give people the space to be able to do the right thing with the information that they have.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Well, and I think that's been one of the things that I've seen has been a big misconception about you coming forward with this information, is that immediately people targeted you as, well, this is Ray Fisher. This is his complaint. This is something that he didn't like, that he saw. And I kept saying to everybody, just listen to the man. Just listen to, I mean, because anybody who actually would listen to you, Ray, and not at you or around you, or try to, fill in the gaps themselves. I think too many times people try to fill in the gaps, of what they think you're going to say or what they think something is about, because people want to act like they're smart, and like that they have some kind of inside track to something and they understand it. But I listened to you and the things that you said, and you were talking about others and saying, look, I can't say this and this about this right now, but these things happened and I'm here for these other people. And that to me speaks volumes about who you are and your character, Ray, because there's so many people that they just go about living their lives and it is all about them.